Yo, what's up, fun fans, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Drivers Career Mode here in Aston Martin. This is season number 2 and round number 37. We are on to the Italian Grand Prix. Expect to turn things around now after the bad weekend at Dutch Grand Prix. Still, hopes are there for us to win the Driver Championship at least. I don't have any hope for the Constructor. Okay, talking about this weekend weather forecast, it does say that it is going to be a wet qualifying, a must to play for the dry race day, but since it's a 25% race, I don't think so anyone going out for a pole, but still, let's see what's going to happen next. First thing first, we need to do our practice and see how our car are performing in this racetrack with this car having no upgrades since Silverstone, I would say. Okay, practice session number 1. As you're seeing, I'm topping the time chart. That's just because of me running into a qualifying program run. Okay, practice session done. I have what I need data for the qualifying. Let's see if we can be any good while in the wet qualifying. We have 9.4k resource right now. Wow. The only thing we can upgrade is the durability, which has a very less effect on our car performance. The only thing we will have is a less DNF. Okay, enough talking. Let's do some qualifying. Okay, it's raining just from the starting of the qualifying one, so I guess it is going to be wet throughout all the session of qualifying. Okay, this is our very first run. I need to go out early. I don't want to save any tires because the race itself going to be dry, so let's put everything we have got here. Priya Gasly just put up the fastest lap. Currently, he is the first one to go out on a track, and that's why. Okay, we crossed the line at 28.8. Very slow, even from Sunoda. Our former teammate have become our current rival now. Yes, that's correct. Oh, that's not the driver's anymore, sorry.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Things got mixed up with the driver's career mode and team's career mode. Okay, by the way, if you haven't seen the video of team's driver's career mode, do have a watch, huh? What a crazy Italian Grand Prix we have over there. Okay, the second run. Let's see how much time I can gain from this. Till now 1/10 from our previous lap. Even Russell are competing with us. This is going to be a difficult qualifying. I'm telling you. I'm not even expecting to be in top 10 today. Okay, snatch some of the time over here. It's 3 tenths now. I think the track is changing, and that thing we have to take the advantage. Being the very last at the very nick of the time, then only we can gain position and even qualify for second round. Okay, Valtteri just put up the fastest lap with 27.6. I think laps are going down. Fastest purple sector. How come that happened? Alright, qualifying 1 is already over. We are currently at P14. Will I make it? Not expecting. 8 for Sebastian Vettel. He's flying. Qualifying 1 done, and we are just in a nick at P14. That's alarming. Okay, going through the qualifying 2. We had a fault in our sensor, so we had to stay out for just a moment, and everyone doing their lap. We finally got time to do our lap, and we were at least 2 tenths away from teammate. He's been flying.
All set. Everyone clear? Car to track.
The very final run of the qualifying 2. Let's hope we can get into our top 10. All we need is a good talent and a nice drive in this wet condition. Oh, I guess it is going to be very close between me and whoever Alfa Romeo is coming. Please don't come. Oh, Giovinazzi. Okay. Let's just put the fast forward because everyone going to keep coming. I need to stop for them to go. There goes one more. Who's coming now? I think it's Sergio or Max. It is Perez.
Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future.
I have to give the way to others and lost a bit of a time in this respect. Parabolica. Yeah. Waddle currently holding the P8 position. Wow, he is in top 10. That's for sure. Everyone will get one more round. Not everyone. After Waddle or after two McLaren. The very final run. Let's hope we can. No, I'm not improving, man. The 6,000th of a second improve. No, that's also I have lost now. Come on, out of the way, Perez. I hope I'm not losing time because of you at front. There goes 400 of a second, 500.
Sonoda's just ahead. Push
Sorry,
hard.
500.
You're separated
5,
by
10,
an
100
entire
of a
lap.
second.
Their best lap time is a 1:28.0.
Okay, now losing. Now I am currently holding P13, P11 for Sebastian. He is out. Are we in? We still need a lot of time. 27.9. We are at 28.1 and not improving by
They're
2
in
tenths.
11th.
It's only.
Their best lap time is a 1:27.9.
I'm not good. It's P11. At least I beat my teammate. And what a margin. 43.59. 9:43 and 9:59.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Does that even matter now?
How
I'm
will
going to
not
lose
making
even
Q3
if I
affect your
choose any
strategy
rival
tomorrow?
at current position. Q3 strategy, of course.
Do you think
Go
this team are
all
performing
out.
as well as they could do?
I don't really care.
Appreciate your time.
Okay. Starting grid is set. P11 it
Obviously,
is.
I expected a better session, but these things happen from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race.
Well, what can you expect from a car like this? Still, I put up my 100% on that run. So let's begin the race today.
Welcome back to one of only two countries that has held a race every year since the very first Formula One World Championship in 1950. It is, of course, Italy, one of the great racing nations. And it's time to get underway for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds up to 215 miles per hour and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour, Monza's reputation as one of the fastest circuits in the sport is well earned. We have 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone of the Turn 1 chicane. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the captain. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Pierre Gasly and Perez, Leclerc, Sainz, Fernando Alonso and the captain, Hamilton. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Vettel, Yuki Tsunoda and Ocon, Giovinazzi, Russell, Nicholas Latifi and Mick Schumacher, Mazepin, and Kimi Raikkonen finishes off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Well, I can try. One stop strategy for everybody, and everybody is in the soft tire. That's kind of expected for a 25% resistance. Should I play with the fuel? Let's make it a 0.5 less fuel for the laps. And let's hope to things turn around this weekend. At least in perspective of the driver championship. Come on, we are at 165. We can do this. And it's the 5 red lights, and we are underway with the Italian Grand Prix. And I start against Alonso, but so did get after that. We have to go up for the Hamilton. There goes Sebastian Vettel. That was a brave dive bomb, I would say. And he is at P6. Wow. Not that kind of a braveness we don't know. Okay, come on. I don't want to lose two more positions. I already lost two. Not make it free, please. Come on. Okay. Okay, Hamilton has taken the penalty. That's why he's running with us. Of course, it is going to be a difficult race. Not going to be easy if it is the Italian Grand Prix, because we are going to be stuck behind the DRS train once it is open. So yeah, expect to have a less overtake. Only to overtake we could have done in lap number 1 with that dive bomb like Sebastian has did. I think we are even touching. Sorry, we are getting out of touch from Hamilton even. It's 8 tenths the distance between me and him. Ocon is very much in the neck of back of us. And there goes lap number 1. We are on board with Ocon. As you can see, he is gaining so much in this game. That's just because we don't have the car to perform like that. I tried to make the dive on Hamilton, but it was very cheeky. Running onto the grass, this must give Ocon a chance to go. He was looking through the outside, but I quickly blocked that. Okay, lap number 5, nothing has been changed since then. Only Tsunoda just was playing with Ocon, and Ocon was playing with him. Meanwhile, I think it's Sainz who is losing touch just because he's fighting with this another Spaniard, Alonso. This is giving us a chance to fight with them too. Like Hamilton going very closely with Alonso. DRS has been opened. Will he going to make a move? I think he is trying. There goes Hamilton. And Hamilton is ahead. Finally. He is in point. That's why I told them it's going to be a difficult race if you are stuck in the DRS. And I am repeating the same line again and again. Now next up is Sainz, and for me it's Alonso. Come on. Sebastian is in P6 and fighting with Gasly. There goes Hamilton again. It's P9. Finally he can move forward until Sainz will come back at him. Hamilton is doing his part, I have to do mine. So let's get the two of them one by one. First, Alonso. I have a nice gap between me and Tsunoda, so I don't have to really focus on that. Not that kind of a mistake we want. If I want to get forward and at least be in the point first. I think this time Hamilton going to be in trouble. with sign having DRS open and gaining closely on Hamilton. No, not at this current moment. I will be gaining at this particular part Ascari second. Sorry, Ascari part. Gaining very much. Let's use up all our battery. Sainz is gaining on Hamilton. I am gaining on Alonso. Will Alonso is getting a... No, he is
Keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
He is getting DRS, even though I'm using everything I can from my battery.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Sainz passed Hamilton, I passed Alonso. I think this is the DRS train we're gonna be stuck up to. Because a big gap has developed between the Sainz and Leclerc. At least 2.4. It's lap number 7 in Hamilton. Decided to pit first, trying to undercut Sainz. Let's see if that works or not. We are staying out alongside Carlos. Let's see if we can get back at this lap. Okay, right now it's Lando Norris who is currently leading the race. Danny Ricciardo has made his first pit stop. I don't think so. That mistake will help me further in getting close to Sainz. No, that will not. Okay, we made our stop, and not only made our stop, we are ahead of Sainz with that stop. Sorry, I couldn't show that. But what I can show is the fight between me and Hamilton. Come on. I don't really care about Alonso. He doesn't have that much pace which I have. And let's see if he can get Hamilton. At least Hamilton. Our last sector is very good. That's where I see my chance. We've got 2 laps now after this, and the race is soon going to be over. At least we are in the point, but what's interesting is that Sebastian Vettel is moving forward and might get himself a podium. Wow, his first lap dive bomb now. That would give him the edge over here. What a driver. Okay, Hamilton is gaining on the track.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't really care about the fuel right now, Jeff. All I care is that this man is giving us the movement. He moved side just to give us that place, or is he thinking other way around, taking a DRS at the next turn and overtake us in turn number 1? Let's see, huh? We're gonna be using all our battery and trying to break that slipstream. He's very much taking the slipstream to gain on us. 2.2, 0.1, 1.4, and there goes Hamilton towards the other side. Tried to block him, and he tried to stay away from that. And there you go. Finally defended like a lion there. We are at lap number 12. As you can see, we are gaining on Leclerc. I don't think so with that DRS chain open. Who is ahead of this DRS chain? Bottas is ahead of this DRS chain. Is Sergio Perez the second? Or Max Verstappen? Oh, I haven't told you, na? Max Verstappen has already retired.
Worry about that right now. Focus on the race. This is your final lap of the race.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say to all my audience. Okay, Bottas got overtaken by Verstappen. Sorry, I thought Verstappen was out. I couldn't see him in the map, na? And I don't think so that mistake will help us in defending. But we are trying, as Hamilton is very much close in this part. just because we have done a mistake. Wow, what a DRS train win. Verstappen, Bottas, Gasly, Leclerc, Ricardo, me, Hamilton. Then Alonso is also there. What a last lap fight. Hamilton was thinking could have made it to the inside, but I will quickly block that up. I don't think so there's anything we can do from here. Let's see if Leclerc can do any mistake. And there you have it, folks. We have Lando Norris winning the Italian Grand Prix with Sebastian Vettel at P2 edging out Sergio Perez for P3. Wow, it's been a crazy race. At least a good race for Sebastian, we can say. And this was it.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
At least we are giving our best in finishing in points. If the driver of the day goes to Sebastian Vettel, that's what I expect.
Here we are then, a thoroughly deserved win in Italy after another excellent Grand Prix. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium.
Maybe I should join McLaren for the next season. They have been performing good, as you can see. But Daniel Ricciardo is not performing up to the mark of his teammate.
Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull take over as championship leaders. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Wow, it's 20.6. The best lap which Sebastian Vettel has given 1/10 away from the best lap from Lando. Wow, what an incredible drive, man. And this will give at least a good point for the team even. And we moved ahead. Wow. At third position now. Red Bull have passed Mercedes. And there you have it, folks. The Italian Grand Prix. I hope you liked this episode, and if you do hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, do subscribe, and we're gonna be seeing you in my next one then. Until then, goodbye.